us a little bit.
Sorry.
There you go with the sound. We were a little slow with the sound, but there you go.
Right. But no, I mean, I think we broke it down from and I will say, I stand beside where I was at. I think personnel-wise, I feel good today. Assembly Hall-wise, I'm a little worried.
Big worry, if you ask me.
Yeah.
There was I think it was Paul Rogers who tweeted out a picture of Assembly Hall, and to me, I was personally mad at all my Twitter followers. I was mad at everyone who had something to say that wasn't appreciative of what Assembly Hall is. Listen, it does not take your arena to be the most aesthetically pleasing to be a track.
Right.
And to me, it reminded me of the Roman Colosseum style trap, right? Like everybody's seen Gladiator. When you knew the result could not go any way other than how Commodus wanted it to go, right? Just that kind of arena says we're gonna open some trap doors. We're gonna have lions coming out the side just in case Maxima starts winning. I'm gonna puncture a lung right before you run out the tunnel.
I hope we don't go that far. But I know what you're saying.
Right. You get my point.
Yeah, and that's the only thing environment-wise. Now, this team, though, last week did go to Seton Hall, not Madison Square Garden. But they did go to Seton Hall and have a little bit of a warm-up. Now, I'm not comparing Seton Hall to Bloomington by any stretch of the imagination, because I think Bloomington, we know, we watched really good teams go up there and get beat because of that atmosphere.
Yeah, teams that were expected to go undefeated.
But this teams
with like players of the century. Went into people with the best college players of all time have went into Bloomington
and walked out with the loss
at buzzer beaters.
That's a fact. But also, what on this Louisville team have you witnessed so far that tells you they can't handle that environment?
I don't know. I mean, the game was tough. The Seton Hall game was a tough because I think Seton Hall came to play, and I think their players fed off the energy. Yeah. It wasn't the arena or the atmosphere itself that I thought gave Seton Hall a bit of a boost.
Sure.
I think just the play of the players feeding off this crowd feels like it's something different. Yeah. So we think it's something different. Let me tell you something I noticed last night as well. Marquette was the closest game to what we're going to experience. Marquette went into Indiana, top 20.
Yep.
That got the people going. That was earlier in the year. That was before they had a chance to kind of get down on their team a little bit. You know, let's say a Penn State coming in town or Northwestern, something like that. You're not going to get the same. You're going to get the same amount of fans in there.
Agree.
But you're not going to get the same energy level.
Yeah.
And that energy level, it might be, I'd be surprised if you took room temperature or you took temperature of that gym 2 hours before the game and take it 5 minutes into the game. That place is going to be hot. They're going to be loose, sweaty. If you can jump up, I don't want to dive straight into the analysis of the game, but what I'm saying is the opening of the game is going to be very important energy-wise. If anybody's wondering, if it bothers you that team beat up on a Marquette team that beat us in overtime, I would say to calm your nerves, I would say Indiana just jumped on them, and they got hot, and they just got buzzsawed. There was nothing else about it. They just got buzzsawed in Bloomington. Almost to say, I don't know if that was a full representation of either team, Marquette or Indiana.
Sure. No, well, and I think Indiana started out the season playing really well. I mean, and I think they are still playing really well. I mean, they've had a few injuries. There we go, baby. Come on, Pirates.
Oh, my goodness, Steve.
Why?
It's going to be.
I'm watching the game, man. Leave me alone.
You're going to be unbearable.
But I'm not unbearable. I'm watching the game. All right, hey. Neutral court, whatever. Don't have enough cojones to go to their place.
To go on the road.
Yeah, so anyways.
And you're only going to Louisville because you have to.
I told you last night.
Talk about that, Steve.
Hey, if they got to come to Louisville.
We're going to have fun at Griff today.
If they come to Louisville get beat, they'll cancel the series. They'll never play. They'll never play it again.
Whoa.
They'll never play again.
What did you just say?
Yeah, Kentucky will cancel the whole series. They won't ever play again. They'll say we're done. We're out.
Just something we don't want to have to deal with year after year.
No, but I mean, back to your point though. I mean, going through kind of watching the teams and watching what we see. There we go, baby. I'm sorry, man.
Listen, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Listen, I get what you're talking about. Listen, people, don't besmirch Steve Rummage's name.
Yeah. Don't take me down here.
Seton Hall is winning 41-39. Sorry, like Steve, you listen. By all rights, you can. People at home or they're in their car and they're listening to us. And listen, we have to tell them what's going on in the game.
That's fair enough.
So we'll be like the Mike Pratts of
no
of 93.9 at the moment.
Not quite. But back to the entire game.
And by the way, people, we are on the YouTube channel. If you have a problem, if you're not in the car, if you're going inside, you can YouTube, bring it up. We got the audio going. We're having a good time.
Okay, let me ask you, because let's get into it a little bit. Romeo Langford, let's start.
Let's just go right to it. I'm okay with that.
Let's start. Like, how am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do right now?
I know.
What am I supposed to do? I
know, Steve. You just try.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, just try, and I'm not going to be mad at you any way it goes.
Romeo Langford. Let's start with him because I think that's where Indiana basketball right now, Romeo Langford, Juwan Morgan, those two, I mean, are clearly, you look at the stats, you look at the minutes played, you look at points, you look at rebounds, you look at everything, those two names are going to be far and away your two guys. Not saying they don't have anything past that.
Right.
But that's your guys. But let's start with Romeo.
Let's start with Romeo.
Question for Marcus Maben.
I got an answer.
Marcus Maben transforms into Chris Mack. You have a Romeo Langford. Now, I know you don't always just play man up, straight up, man to man, but you got VJ King. You've got Dwayne Sutton. You've got Darius Perry.
Right.
What is a Marcus Maben game plan doing with the Romeo Langford who's averaging 17 a game right now?
A Marcus Maben coaching University of Louisville game planning for Romeo Langford. What I do is I sit Quan 4, I sit them beside each other on the bench. I say everybody else can leave right now because this is a conversation. This is a 5-minute conversation I'm going to have with Quan 4, Darius Perry, VJ King, Jordan Wara, Dwayne Sutton.
Yeah.
I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to say, do not foul Romeo Langford. Mm-hmm. Repeat, do not foul Romeo Langford. He'll burn himself out with, I mean, listen, he is an awesome talent. He is the smoothest guard you will play against.
Yep.
He will take bad shots. He will make bad passes. Mm-hmm. He will be careless with the ball. Sometimes we might run double teams at him. But what we will not, shall not, cannot do is allow him to get the, and I say this with the most respect possible, we cannot allow him to diva his way to 15, 16 free throws, to 12 free throws, because he can shoot free throws. And it's almost like he has one of those Harden-esque games where Harden learned how to manipulate the officials with the Euro step and the swinging the ball. He is the most dangerous person you will play if you allow him to get to the free throw line. That's where we start with him. Everything else, tough shots, tough fadeaways. Listen, let him be great. Listen, if he's great with the shake move, step back, fadeaway, let him be great.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the rest of the team will watch.
Yeah.
And then when he misses those 3 or 4 in a row, and you turn those into kills.
Yes.
And now you're in the locker room at halftime with 4 kills.
Right.
And an 8-point lead.
Yeah.
And a frustrated Indiana. You know, Indiana has a Danny Green's brother. What's his name? What is Danny Green's brother? We have our resident Indiana player. Danny Green has a brother on your team. Green. What's Green's first name? Devontae, I believe.
I don't know.
I shouldn't do that. I think it's something like Devontae, right? That's the point. But what I'm saying is Devontae or D Green.
Stop calling him that.
I know. You know what? Now I have to see. I have to know if Devontae Green. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Woo!
All right.
Devontae Green.
I'm glad that was it.
He's hot.
Yeah.
He's hot right now.
Yeah.
He's shooting the lights out.
Playing well.
He's Danny Green's brother.
Yeah.
He's working like a professional. He's a junior.
Yeah.
That's the guy that scares me if Romeo Langford was a mature ball handler.
Okay,
If he was comfortable setting people up.
Yeah.
If he was comfortable being a playmaker. Those are the guys who scare me. Listen, Juwan.
Morgan.
Juwan Morgan. Yep. He scares me if he has the ball in his hands a lot. If the offense is going through a Morgan, if it's going through the point guard, a Finney, if the ball's going through those other guys and Romeo Langford is just a part of the game, then it's scary. I don't know if it's going to be like that. I think there's a bit of I want to show Louisville what they lost in me, right?
Right.
Even though it's not personal. It's just I know those guys. They know me. I'd like to have a great game. Like, I don't think it's.
Do you think that's in his? I was going to say. I mean, do I don't know that. I don't know. I feel like that part of it's a little overplayed with this game.
Right.
I don't feel like. I mean, look, Louisville didn't do Romeo Langford wrong.
By the way, people are on YouTube actually lively pulling for Seton Hall.
Absolutely.
They're on the YouTube channel saying, "Let's go Pirates."
As you should. As you should. So I don't know that part of it. I mean, maybe there is a piece of him that wants to kind of show out today against the Louisville team because again, a lot of people feel like, I mean, including me, I think he would have been at Louisville.
8150, 93.9. We are on 93.9. If anybody wants to get in during the Seton Hall Kentucky game, anybody wants to get in pre-Indiana game talk. Because here's the thing. You had to start, and we're going to probably finish with the Romeo Langford conversation. But what we will do is just say, free throw line, keeping these guys off the free throw line, staying out of foul trouble and keeping them out of free throw line. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Going into the game, I think there's an opportunity. I've been thinking about this theme all night. I think this is an opportunity to show the world, the college basketball world, that you have, look at this, that you have a identity.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach Mack comes in. He's Mr. Toughness. He preaches toughness. You know, some of the commentators are saying that's a tough team. That's a blue-collar team. That's a workman-like team. You're starting to hear the whispers and things like that. But now, this is the kind of game, if you win and those 50-50 balls are like fought for and muscled away by a Louisville, that's when you can start saying you don't want to play this team because they are very tough. They are a lot more than scrappy. You know, they're tough.
Right. Okay, Louisville plays Indiana last year in the Yum Center. Morgan plays well. You know, I think Deron Davis plays well, which Deron Davis hasn't been playing a lot of minutes leading up to this.
He looks really out of shape.
Game. Actually, the Fitzner kid, the other big kid, has been playing more minutes than.
He scares me. Smart, very smart player.
But watching, do you feel like Louisville's bigs are better or worse than last year?
We've had this conversation multiple times on the show. I think as far as fundamental, you got free throws. Free throws are better. The 3-point range is better. Listen, Ray Spalding is a better passer. Honest Mamu is a better passer. But the finishing and all the little things that Coach Mack is teaching, I like my chances better.
I feel like that last year Louisville did a good job with Morgan. And let me say this. I think Morgan last year ended up, it's off the top of my head, but I think it was like 17-9. I was looking at it last night.
Yeah, we talked about
Had a good game. So I don't want to sound like they shut Morgan down last year or anything along those lines.
But it wasn't like Morgan was in control of the game.
Yeah, but I feel like you felt the bigs. I mean, I remember me and you sitting there last year saying, I feel like we're playing pretty well against the bigs today. Because last year's Indiana team, I think the bigs were the main worry for Louisville, whereas this year you do add a Romeo or something else. But I think Louisville's bigs are much better this year. And to me, I don't know if you can take that one-to-one correlation, but, I mean, if I watched a Louisville team beat an Indiana team by 9 last year here, I feel like Louisville got better. Now, Indiana probably got much better in the backcourt. So, I mean, do you see where we're somewhere leveling off?
Absolutely. Listen, in the playmaker category, I am as confident can be. And here's the problem. Playmaker category, I'm confident in this Louisville team. I'm confident that Jordan Warwick can go get it done. I'm confident that Malik Williams can provide what Malik Williams provides. You know, like the players you depend on.
Yep.
I'm confident in those guys. I'm scared of the guy that doesn't show up on the scout report.
I go stronger than that, little fella.
What is he doing? Give up the ball. Oh, my God.
My big question is, when did Seton Hall forget how to play basketball?
I know.
They're still winning.
He's
but,
89%. He misses 4 free throws. okay, Steve.
Yeah.
Back to playmakers.
Yes.
Your consistent playmakers. I'm okay. I feel like Louisville has the advantage, right? But here's the thing. I'm very afraid that the Indiana players will get into an environment that maybe their best players shrink, and maybe because I saw the game, and they have some talented players.
They're good.
They only play
Indiana's
8.
a good team.
They
man.
only play 8 deep, but they have some players.
Yes.
Like the guys that came in, I expected them to be kind of clumsy, kind of fundamentally unsound. I had to figure out, why are those guys on the bench as much as they are. I mean, they have a Koya Gal kind of on that bench, an energy guy.
Yeah.
They have a Justice Smith who is like a VJ King version, all the talent.
Patty Ice does say, I seen Patty Ice out the corner of my eye. Patty Ice does say 10, but I will say 9 and 10 are very limited minutes though. But guys do come in. I mean, Okoye Gal, I think, is somebody I would count as there. So I can see where you'd say they go 10, but they go 8 bulk.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
52% of their offense is coming out of 2 players.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean that.
Absolutely. And I got some guys.
Whereas Louisville, I think you have Jordan Wara at 17, and then you got 3 guys at 9.5 plus.
Right.
I mean, you kind of
anybody.
Here's a little more spread out.
Anybody who scores around the 10-point area can go for 24.
Yes.
On any given night.
Yes.
Which means you have at least 5 people on your team who are comfortable scoring 20 points.
I just want to point out, every time Seton Hall's got up by 3, Kentucky has got a whistle at the bucket. Just want to point that out. But we can keep going. Three separate times.
And Cal knows that.
3
too.
separate times Seton Hall's got up by 3. They've got a whistle and 1.
If we're ever down by 6, go to the basket.
Yeah. So
guys, listen, don't ask any questions.
Just wanted to point that out. We can move on.
Just pass that along.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. It's the unnamed guy who's the biggest concern out of Indiana.
Sure.
Because that's the guy. Listen, what do they say? At home, it's the role players who are benefited the most.
Yeah.
It's the energy's coming. These are awesome TVs, by the way. This is an awesome setup down here.
This is a great place, man.
Again, people, 133 West Liberty Street. We will be watching the game from here. We are in the lounge area. I think we kind of just bullied the sectional in front of the fireplace. But sometimes, hey, those are the breaks.
Well, and today, too, they have, I do want to throw out there, you got $2 Coors Light bottles and drafts.
No foul.
Today, so you come out, you want to spend a lot of money, do your thing. So,
are you going to feel safe with me being around the post game after you see the beverages I have during the game?
Yes. The post game should be wild, and in the post game we got Patty Ice who knows this Indiana stuff. So
he is waiting around,
there, jump on there with us,
chomping at.
So it's gonna be a good. I see what I'm saying. Like, what do I do with this?
8150 93.9. Call at your own risk. We are talking Seton Hall. We're talking Louisville basketball.
Absolutely.
We should be talking a lot more. Here's the thing. I just want to kind of go through some of the notes, right? And you can stop me and respond. This is me looking at games. This is me like brainstorming what I see in a game. This is what I do. Indiana 2-0 in conference. 7-2 overall. 6-0 at home. Morgan, first name I put. Morgan, 13, forward, problem. Just period. Fitzner, 55, tall, smart, dangerous.
He worried you. I know you said you
jumped,
called me last night.
He jumped
and
off the screen.
Said
he
was the
jumped
guy that
off the
worried
screen
you.
with doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to the average eye.
Right.
But to my eye, he was doing everything. He was making the right play. Now, if he makes the right play and the next guy makes the wrong play, that's not his fault.
Right.
And it won't show up on the stats ever.
Yes.
Jeez, this is an intense game. Okay, I'll keep going. Mick Roberts, number 15, guard. I hate going cliche. Heady.
He got quite a few minutes in the UM Center last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the guys that are not normally that are not now on the front row, but at home, those are the guys that know what doing? Oh, we'll keep going. Romeo, very, very careless with the basketball. Dying to get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Asterisk, asterisk, cannot let him shoot free throws. Asterisk, asterisk.
Yeah. I agree with you on the one thing I will say that I've watched from him is defensively, he's not really there for it.
That's the understatement of the year.
I mean, and here's the thing. Here's what I'm doing
but
right now.
he'll go get steals.
We've already gave Romeo all the credit in the world, talked about how great he is and everything like that. So now I'm pointing out what he does that I think you can take advantage of. He will reach for a steal. He's not intense on defense. He is very careless with the basketball. You sent me a clip last night. Which game was that? The Arkansas game.
Yes.
He's at the top of the key. They get a rebound. He gets it, throws a very nonchalant pass. It's picked off. He doesn't even take a step like he's going to run the other way.
If the coach has anything about him, it's almost one of them, you can't start Romeo Langford for this game.
Yeah.
Now listen. 90 seconds. First horn, first whistle.
Get him in.
Get in the game.
Yep.
But what we have to do is we have to look at your lack of effort on that play. And like I said, this is me just providing my 2 cents. You have got to suspend this kid some kind of way. You have got, I mean, like I said,
it was bad.
Not full suspension.
No, I know what you're saying.
If you saw it, you know what it looked like? It looked like the Blue Chips play where the guy was point shaving, where what's his name, Tony Smith or something? Was point shaving. I mean, it looked that bad. Like you intentionally threw that ball in a drunken, hungover stupor or something like that. Here, I'll say this: Romeo Langford must attack Romeo all night long. Put in isolation all night long.
I mean, Dwayne Sutton, Darius
all
Perry.
night long. If I have any plays that
DJ,
I can,
come on, man.
Any plays that I can put Romeo Langford in a one-on-one defensive situation, I would say Dwayne Sutton. I would start off running plays with Dwayne Sutton to see if I could just either
make Romeo beat you defensively. And hey, maybe he's got a gear that he hasn't showed. And if he does, hey, kudos to you,
which would be fine.
Yeah, big time play.
There's no shame in. Is Michigan State gonna get us a quality moment right here? You got Michigan State, Florida over here.
We're up almost 20.
You got Kentucky Seton Hall over here. You got Steve can't sit still.
I know.
I'm so hype about putting Romeo in isolation because I'm in basketball mode. Like I want to embarrass you. I want to know. After this game, I want your stock to fall at least 2 spots.
say you fell out of the top 10 because of
me. Yeah, if I'm VJ King, if I'm Jordan Wara, I'm saying I'm going to foul you. I'm going to foul you out. I'm going to put this. Okay, tell me what we got over there.
Whenever you're ready, we got a few people waiting. I think we got Lawrence on 1.
Fire away.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Lawrence?
Right now, I'm worried because Louisville wearing black uniforms.
Listen, don't let me talk everybody into the fear of the black uniform. Let Steve tell you how great it is and how good it looks.
But what I want to see is right from the tip, Louisville attacking that rim. I want to see VJ King, Jordan Ward, Cunningham, Perry, that's attacking the rim, making Indiana having to foul them, get to the foul line. And I want to also see Louisville run against Indiana. I want to see an up-and-pace game. Because I believe Indiana don't got enough bodies to deal with Louisville. Because you talking about Indiana only played 8 players, Chris Mack played 10 players. And when Ryan Man get in there, I would not be surprised if he had Steph Curry type of three-pointer in this game.
Right. Lawrence, I appreciate the call, my man. Lawrence wants 5 for 5 from Ryan McMahon.
Yes.
He wants VJ King to have the breakout game.
Listen.
He wants Shaq-like post moves out of Stephen Enoch. He wants lockdown, dirt dog defense by Dwayne Sutton.
Listen,
and he wants an up-tempo with the low-scoring Indiana team.
Guarantee you right now, if VJ puts up 42 today, Louisville wins this game by 10+.
And Lawrence will say, I mean, he did against Indiana, but let's see if he can do it against the Bulls.
Right, the Bulls. Hey, can he do it against the Bulls? And
if he can do it next year after he gets drafted, then I'll say he's all right.
I love it. No, I agree. Do you want to get one more?
If we got more, fire away.
I think we got Joe. Joe, welcome into the pregame show. What's going on, man?
Hey, good afternoon, guys.
Good.
I don't mind the black uniforms. I like the black uniforms. But I like them to bring back the fluorescent orange that they wore back in 2012.
Yeah.
Those were top uniforms. I love them. But my question is, I know we beat Michigan State, big win, but going to Indiana with a team with a good record, they're going to be good. They're Big Ten. Is this a bigger win than Michigan State since it's on the road?
I'll tell you what. I
appreciate the call.
Appreciate the call. We talked about this early in the week. To me, it is. To me, going into Bloomington and coming out with the win, for me,
psychological toughness.
Yeah.
For you to go into the ruckus environment, and listen again. We're not looking at the team. We're looking at the circumstance. We're looking at the situation. The situation of going into Bloomington, Indiana, coming off of a Seton Hall close win on the road. Like the building blocks are more important than anything right now.
Sure. I mean, look, Michigan State will probably be a top 3 seed in the NCAA tournament. From that aspect, maybe that game's bigger. But for me, this is a tougher game, man. In Bloomington, I mean, it's just not a place you go and win. I mean, it's a tough place to win, and if they do go in there and they get it done, yes.
I've never had.
It says more. It says more if they go in there and get this done for me.
I've never had this difficult of a time.
Yeah.
Doing a pregame show. It used to come so naturally. It's not coming naturally today. Quick commercial break. People, join us. Listen, we're gonna have a little bit more fun on the official ESPN Louisville pregame show on 939 The Ville.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
There's something new for your family to see, so come take a journey with me. Experience Lights Under Louisville in a whole new way. Now you can see the magic of Christmas during the day.
For the first time, you can take a 30-minute daytime drive through Lights Under Louisville in an open-top trailer. Your magical journey will take you to our winter wonderland, where we'll serve milk and cookies to you and the kids. For more about the all-new Christmas Express, go to lightsunderlouisville.com.
This is Mark Ennis for my friends at Court Physical Therapy. Do you have chronic pain? Did you know that painkillers can only be prescribed for a certain amount of time? The expert team at Court can help eliminate your pain through physical therapy, which is a safe alternative to common risky pain treatments like opioids. You don't need a doctor's referral for physical therapy, so take control of your pain today. Schedule an appointment with one of their physical therapists online at court.com. Court Physical Therapy is close to you with over 50 locations. Check them out at court.com, that's KORT.com.
The Papa John's Double Cheeseburger Pizza is back, and right now get a large for just $11. All your favorite cheeseburger toppings and pizza together again. It's the best reunion ever.
Better than my 90s dance trip reunion?
Or my boy band tribute band getting back together?
Better than my annual girls trip? Woo-hoo!
Well, those all sound amazing, but do they have zesty burger sauce, a double portion of beef, cheese, Roma tomatoes, and pickles? Exactly. Plus, right now, it's only $11 for a large. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tip, and delivery fee extra.
Family, friends, and sports all under one roof. Coach's Grill is Louisville's new sports-themed restaurant, where kids are always welcome and eat free on Tuesday nights with the purchase of an adult meal. Catch the Cards and Cats on one of the 16 TVs and take advantage of the 6 for $12 beer special during every U of L and UK game. Mention ESPN Louisville and you'll get the wing and fry special for $6.80. Coach's Grill, located at 7325 St. Andrews Church Road, just 1 mile from Iroquois Park. Coach's Grill. Great food and good time.
This is Mark Ennis here again to tell you about my friends at Dr. Black's Eye Associates. As many of you know by now, I wore glasses for 20 years, but not anymore thanks to the doctors and staff at Dr. Black's Eye Associates. With the holidays coming up, you're going to be around your family, you're going to be in tons of pictures, and if you're tired of seeing pictures of yourself in glasses, or just tired of not seeing anything as well as you could, Dr. Black's can help. If you just need your annual eye exam, you're looking to have LASIK.
About a minute 45.
He punched on him? Hold on. They call it tech? How we looking on the clock?
About 90 seconds.
Okay.
This is Matt Worley from the local Geico office in Louisville. Basketball season is just heating up and so are our breaks. So why don't you give me a call to the local Geico office and see how you could score a layup on insurance.
It's got to be an one.
Call 502-313-6644 to see how much my team could save you on your auto, homeowners, cycle, or boat insurance.
Appreciate it.
University of Louisville alumni could save even more on their auto insurance with a special discount. So visit your local Geico office at 2039
I was going
South
to say,
Firstbourne Parkway today.
you got to keep your
See you
volume
inside.
kind of low. Yeah.
It's go time for the
1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
Cool.
Shellers Fitness and Cycling. A new treadmill or
Patty
elliptical
Ice.
machine or
Yeah,
spin
yeah,
bike changes everything. Somebody starts working out a little harder. Other people in the family see that and they say, that's for me as well. 20 to 30% off all their fitness equipment.
he's
One of the
passionate,
best
man.
sales I've ever seen for Shellers. Right now, the best equipment available from
and
brand
we
names
gotta give
like
him a hard
True,
time,
Light
so-
Fitness, Octane,
Yeah,
Water
yeah,
Rower,
yeah.
and so many more. Treadmills up to $800 off. Elliptical machines and
What's
Light
going
Fitness.
on? Sorry about that. What's
$100
up?
off. And then there's
You
strength
here for the
equipment,
game?
free weights, home gyms,
Okay, I'm
functional trainers,
screaming at you
dumbbells,
right when we get out there.
all kinds of ideas for you to get in the best shape of your
Did
life.
you ever find
And
that
don't forget
NCAA
about
link?
bikes. For any member of the family, the best bikes are available from Shellers Fitness and Cycling. Free
Yeah.
delivery, assembly, and installation right now.
Yeah.
Shellers Fitness
Yeah,
and Cycling,
but-
family-owned, by local, 4 area locations. Veterans Parkway in Clarksville, Middletown next to Willis Klein, St.
Come on, man.
Matthews,
I
and
can't
Oklahoma.
watch this
Online, shellers.com.
Patty. Can you? Oh no, they're fine. I was gonna say, can you claim that table? Are we able to do that? Just in case. No. He's down at work.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
Welcome back to the official ESPN Louisville pregame show. I got to roll it. Listen, we're getting a little excited, people. Listen, the crowd is pouring in slow. Listen, 133, repeat, 133 West Liberty Street, 40202, downtown, catty corner from the new Omni Hotel. If you've been dying to get down to this area, if you've been dying to find a new spot to check out the games, if you've been dying to get a sports Louisville-centric vibe, I mean, this is the place to go. It's almost date-worthy, but we can get a little Cro-Magnon in here. We can get a little caveman-ish when you get in here. Now, listen, the TV size. I mean, we're talking Jumbotron-esque TV.
Oh, it's incredible.
There's not a corner of the ceiling that does not have a big view television.
Yeah.
Pure crystal clear.
No, it's a very, very cool setup, man.
Awesome. Awesome venue. Like I said, you can act like you're listening to everybody. It's one of those things, Steve, where I can talk to you and I can simultaneously look over your shoulder at every corner and be looking at the game.
I've been doing it.
Which makes for a very poor pregame show sometimes, but it's okay.
I will say Michigan State goes into Florida, picked up a nice little win just a few minutes ago.
Wins for you or wins for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll take it. It boosts the net up a little bit.
Okay, so let me ask you about this. Again, we were kind of just going through the notes, and instead of setting up the pregame show, I wanted to just open up to the phone lines a little bit. 8150-939 is the number. We're on Twitter, so you can hashtag Team105. You might get a random giveaway at any given time. But here's what we do. A note, asterisk, team feels like front runners. Come apart if Louisville keeps up intensity, but crowd may help adjust that. What I was trying to say, what I was noting at the time, when it started going bad for Indiana, it started going bad really quick.
Yeah.
They turned the ball over in 3s, in 4s, bad shots. They don't have quite the guy, the stopper, but here's the thing. They can get a bucket. They can get a bucket here and there with a lot of guys, but they turn into individuals very quick.
Yeah.
Again, Juwan Morgan, 15 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, leads the team. He's a tough matchup. But I don't see this team. I don't see them as guys who really believe in either themselves or the system. And I hate putting that on a team before the game. Because here's the thing. You can, again, individual talent can shine.
Yeah.
Individual talent can buzz off. You don't be surprised if it turns. What are you pointing at right now?
That's like clockwork.
They picked up fouls by Seton Hall out of nowhere.
Anyways, whatever.
Is that where it's still about 3 minutes to go?
It's over.
But you've been watching this story how many times, Steve?
Yeah. They've already decided this one's over.
No, okay, but yeah, as far as Indiana goes, like I said, I think they play on emotion, which could be a good thing or a bad thing if Louisville brings your intensity and toughness and do not give up easy plays.
Well, and that's what we say. Louisville's got to open up and ride the wave early. The one thing they've done against Michigan State and done against Seton Hall is they've played consistent, tough defense from beginning to end. Tonight's no different. Against Seton Hall, they did the.
Don't worry about it, Steve. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. You look up at the screen, and while I ask you this question, let it kind of penetrate your brain.
I'll watch this foul.
So here's the thing. If you could choose between a domination of our big men, a domination of the paint, or domination of guard play, which means shooting, Ryan McMahon, just full guard play.
Good play.
Which one would you choose?
In the paint for me. Oh, I'd love to see our bigs go in there and just make big plays.
You think our best chance to win would come through the paint?
Yes, I think so, because, I mean, if our bigs outplay that, like, I feel comfortable with our backcourt against theirs. Because I think
our backcourt against theirs.
I think that is. I think that's a good matchup. I mean, now my question
Max still has to continue to make the right moves. He's been making all the right substitutions.
He has, man.
He seems like he's sticking to his patterns whenever possible. He's sticking to his game plan. I thought it was very intentional when he went Malik Williams and Stephen Enoch in there together. You know, to me, it looked like a preparation drill, because if you can't handle a Juwan Morgan and Deron Davis, right? If you're having problems with their big lineup, I think a very nice contingency plan would be to go big against big if you're having problems defending the paint.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would agree. But a guy today, the one thing I think Louisville has is in a game like this is where you need an Okoye Gal to be able to come in. And I wonder if the too big thing you saw against Central Arkansas, the Malik and Enoch together, I think you saw Malik and Okoye together.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to be stuck with this one out, one in principle.
Is that something that is put together for today? I mean, so I'll be watching for a few different lineups and how they tinker. And, of course, Jordan Wara. I mean, how does Jordan Wara guard down low? Because Jordan Wara could get matched up on a Fitzgerald, on a Deron Davis.
As big as he is, if he brings the energy, I got no problem him getting switched off on a Juwan Morgan.
No,
no,
absolutely.
You know what I would not be afraid of happening? Dangadelled, like Michigan.
With the Mo Wagner. Well, I mean, and a lot of people, I mean, you don't realize. I mean, Juwan Morgan is an absolutely tremendous player, but would y'all rebound the basketball?
That was over the back.
Sake.
That was over the back. I cannot watch this and do a show simultaneously.
I know. It's aggravating. But Juwan Morgan.
Look, he's saying over the back, ref. Golly.
But Juwan Morgan's also 6'8". Jordan Wara's 6'8". I mean, it's not like there's.
I mean, he's not used to playing defense on a big time.
Well, my point is, I mean, as good as Morgan is, I just don't want to turn him into a 7-footer. I mean, he is guardable.
Right. Juwan Morgan.
Yes.
Deron Davis. What do you do with that? What do you do if?
I mean, he hasn't been playing a lot of minutes, really. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I know he took a pretty rough injury towards the end of last year. Yeah. So I mean, in coming back, I mean, Fitzner's really took his minutes for the most part. So I think the bigger question is, what do you do with a guy like Fitzner that plays with that type of energy?
So you're saying confidence in your backcourt versus their backcourt
is really improving.
Your fear is their inside game versus our inside. That's your biggest fear?
I mean, no, I don't want to say biggest
fear. Or Romeo exploding.
No, Romeo exploding to me isn't, because if you play everywhere else, you should be able to handle a guy like Romeo being the best player, one of the best players on the floor. You should be able to handle that and still be able to win a game, Look at that. Look at that. Like, how do you win a game? I mean, like, how do you win a game against a team like that? That's just unreal. I hate sports.
This is tough.
Sports suck.
People, listen. I want you to know that right now you're hearing Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage. Literally, we're We're breaking down on
I
our
know.
jobs. Like,
sports are just
we're in
so
danger of getting fired as we speak because
I
here's
know.
the thing. And this is the energy that you should come enjoy with us. Like if you're, again, anywhere near
There's
133
a lot of red in here.
West Liberty Street, you should listen.
Yeah.
Come on, babe. Come on. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a tough environment. I'm telling you right now. Listen, this is going to turn into an advertisement time. West Liberty Street, 133. I don't know what our time is supposed to be. If this goes to overtime, you know what, people, just stay with us right here. Stay with us right here. We've given you everything about the Indiana. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, my God. If you listen, oh,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
That's unreal, dude. That's unreal. I mean, that's unreal.
People, I don't know what you are doing with yourself, but if this is not forcing you to get in your car right now, oh, my goodness.
I'm doing the rest of the show like this. I don't even want to see what's happening.
This
I
is
can't watch
awesome,
this.
people. Like,
I absolutely cannot watch this happen.
Think about this right now.
I can't do this.
Oh,
I
my
can't
goodness.
do this.
The coach, listen, go. If you're not watching the game, watch the game.
I can't.
The coach is going crazy over
I
here.
just can't.
Steve, you need to look at the TV.
I know.
You're missing it. People, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
You only have a few minutes to get down here before we actually get into the game.
Yeah.
Listen, Steve, people can see you on the YouTube channel
I
as
know.
well.
I mean, that's fine. I can't physically stomach
You
to watch
can't
this
get a
happen.
steal, and then the referee trips you. This is listen. The people that are watching the game actually on on YouTube, I think they're actually simultaneously watching the game in the background. But this is great. And again, let me just give a couple of wrap up thoughts. You know, while you're waiting, while everybody's either finding their seats or finding the locations. Again, it might be toughness day. I started off the show letting everybody know the identity. This might be the day that you have a national identity. Best case scenario, you come out of this game with a national identity. You know what? When the identity kicks in, there's also a connection between your fans and your team when we know what to cheer for. We know the message. Like right now, a message is vocal. A message is going through the media.
Sure.
But, people are starting to know that your calling card is supposed to be toughness. So that, if we come out with that, if we come out with a VJ King strong performance.
I mean, it's what you're trying to say, and I tend to agree. You can come out of this.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Steve just actually quit in the middle of the show. No, that was a foul. That was a good call, Steve. That was a good call. Watch it again, Steve. I guarantee that. That was a good call. That was a good call.
I don't want to see it.
That was a good call.
I don't want to see it. So anyways, I mean, that's unbelievable, dude.
Early challenges.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No, we're breaking down over here.
Listen.
Everybody's having a good time. People, I'm sorry if you had to listen. We're trying to order drinks over here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'll take that off. Yeah, it's fine. Well, people, whoever was coming to sit with me, I tried to say.
I think is what you're trying to say is.
Thank you, Steve.
What you're trying to say here is I do think there's a scenario. There are a few scenarios that I don't want to say you can catch a moral. I don't want to say you can get a moral victory today, but I do think you can get a loss that isn't bad. Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that you can take a loss today.
Is this Seton Hall game a moral victory right now?
No. No, because they're better. They're playing better.
Is it a moral victory that you just – yeah, you can't do that.
It's unreal.
You can't do that.
I mean, you can't get up under him either.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Whatever. That's fine. They'll give them their free throws. That's where then give them an and one.
They're going to give them a technical foul for that.
Whatever. But no, I mean, I do think you can go into Bloomington and come out feeling good, and not necessarily have a win on your record.
I'm looking forward to this game. Again, you said it. You said it best during the week. This is the first time since we played Michigan that you have had every aspect to gain, everything to, like everything to gain out of this game, a confidence like no other. Like we're here.
Yeah.
You're actually here with a team you believe in, with a coach you believe in, with a program you believe in. Listen, I can't do more. OMG, people, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Are we going to do this live on air? Are we going to do the last of the plays? Petty Ice, you got the play out going?
I think so.
I don't know what.
Okay, no, player of the game. What you pick?
Player of the game. It's got to be Jordan Warrer.
Okay.
I think Jordan Warrer can go to the free throw line. I think Jordan can get fouled. I think this is the game he's slowing down a little bit. It could be Jordan. I like Ryan too, man.
Yeah, but Ryan, I think, would be I tend to agree with you. I think to win a game in Bloomington in Assembly Hall, your studs need to be studs. Like, if Ryan comes out and hits a few threes,
that's
cool.
great.
You're like player of the game.
Yeah.
But I need my studs to be studs today.
Right.
I need Steve to step up today. I
like
need Jordan
rebounding.
Yes, I need Dwayne to keep doing what he's doing. That's what I need today.
Yeah, like I said, I like the Jordan Warrer because he's just such a match-up problem to every team we play. Defensively, you can leave him out there as a two-guard, and he's 6'8".
1 minute.
We are doing the post game from here as well.
Yes, we will be here. So at halftime, if you're enjoying yourself, come on down. 133 West Liberty Street. We want to tell everybody here at Grizz for the pregame show, thank you so much for the hospitality. We have taken the lobby over. It is a great game. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm watching this Seton Hall, Kentucky game. We will see you, or Steve will definitely see you after the game on ESPN 680, 105.7, and I believe 93.9 DeVille. See you soon.
This is it. The